It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Fins, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
To the air on third down, it's Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, Malik Washington. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Tua going to give it to Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
The tackle line came up. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua now on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Raiders offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start, and you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle's made at the 23-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Madison. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The pass is caught by Turner. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try and throw with Minshew. And he's going to run time, they get to him and bring him down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
On fourth down, last year's All-Pro punter A.J. Cole on now for the Raiders. Malik Washington deep for Miami. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Tua to the left side in the hands of Hill.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. In motion, it's Waddle. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's second and 2. Hill brought in motion. Now he'll run it. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Catch made there by Waddle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tua to throw again. That's taken in by Achane. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. He's going to run it. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's Tua now on second down. That one into the hands of Hill. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first two quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Miami.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. DJ Turner now to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back is Minshew. This one complete to Bryant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each reporting a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
The Raiders send their punt team out as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
In motion comes Beckham. On the carry, here's H.A. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for H.A.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Hill brought in motion. They'll stick to the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The ball carrier. Taken down at the 43-yard
They face 2nd down and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 2nd down.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Now it's Tua. That's complete, and it is Beckham. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Here's H.A. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Game, offense. Still 2nd down.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now Tua. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Now, Tungo Vailoa on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now it's to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds. all the way down at the 20-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Here is 1st and goal. To throw, Minshew. That's over the middle and intercepted. Pick by the rookie out of Penn State.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Play action. Tagovailoa. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. To throw is Tua. He runs with it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This is 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He keeps it himself.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Here's 2nd down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They're going to go play action now with Minshew. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
Now Madison. And it'll be a pickup of 3 So third down forthcoming. Madison.
Big time stop there, Mike, on third down. Now it sets up a fourth down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Here's 1st down. Throwing is Tua. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Abdullah now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. On play action, here's Minshew. That's taken in by the running back, Madison.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Here's Madison. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. He'll try and throw with Minshew. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight line speed. But it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
They'll stick with Madison. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Madison. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
From the gun, here's Minshew.
Can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now a first throw here in overtime. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. In motion comes Beckham. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. Think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
In motion comes Beckham. Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They snap it to Tua. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. And you can bet, if this game ends now,